Hey guys, it's RebeccaLynOberstadt. In today's video, I'm doing a makeup look, but I'm also testing out something new. I got this from Amazon and I thought it was going to be taller, but it has like 3 different light settings on it. This is, I guess, supposed to be the natural light. It mimics the shade that my ring light is, and it has like a pretty heavy duty tray, and it actually locks into the tray. I'm testing it out. I will leave it linked down below if you want to check it out. The width on the mirror is actually bigger than my face. I don't know if that tells you anything. I usually keep a little mirror underneath the camera anyway so that I can, look and see what's going on, but it's only about this big and I have it on the 3x magnification, and sometimes things get a little bit distorted. So today's palettes that I'm going to be using are the BH Cosmetics Fairy Lights and the Jeffree Star Blue Blood. As many of you know, I have issues with some of the shades in the Blue Blood palette, but I figured since these have a lot of like similar tones to it, that this might work. There are some similar like peachy and pink shades, some similar blue shades. There's more neutrals in the Fairy Lights palette than there is in this one. So I figured I would like kind of mix and match. I'm probably going to just use the mirror out of this or the one that's right underneath the camera. I fully charged the mirror before I even put it together, so it's 100% charged. I'm going to leave it on the whole time that I'm filming to see how long the battery lasts, if it starts to dim or anything. I mean, with the ring light on, I don't really need it, but I just want to test that feature out before I review it on Amazon. I'm probably not going to talk through most of this because the air keeps coming on and it's running for like 20 minutes at a time. So if I do need to talk, hopefully the air won't be running, because if not, you're going to hear this low hum. Even in editing, when I try and like delete out like background sounds and stuff like that, you can still hear it, and it leaves this weird low hum. So if I try and listen back videos that the air is on my phone with headphones in, you can hear it, and it's kind of annoying to me. So I don't know if it annoys anybody else. So I try not to talk when the air is on. I try not to film when the air is on. But now that it's getting, hotter outside, the air is going to be running a lot more to keep the house at a constant temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the looks. I will be using a base for my eyeshadow. I'm just going to use the Jeffree Star Concealer on my eyes, because I know from working with the Blue Blood palette, I have patchiness issues with his shadows, and so I know from personal experience that it's difficult to work with the palette if you don't put something down on your lid first. And my eyelids are always dry anyway, so there's just moisturizer on them, and so we'll see how this goes. I will do like the rest of this. This is like the 4th video I filmed today, so yeah. And it's like 4:30 now, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. This is the finished look. The air just kicked back on. I'm sorry about that, but I want to wrap this up so I can go get some video of this outside. Really quick, lips is the Wet n Wild Sea Seduction. I even used it in my waterline. The waterline on the other side is the Ardency and Mod Star Liner. Lashes is this Hateful mascara. I've been using a separate wand in order to get that to even work. Concealer is the Shape Tape and Light Sand mixed with the C2 from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Blush and bronzer are both Pacifica. I'm wearing Star Island for my highlight. Now, for the two palettes, I love both of these looks, and I did like a blue and pink effect on the one side, and then because the Blue Monday shade is purple, I did like purple and pink on this eye. It's blue and pink on both eyes. Out of this palette, I used, on this eye, I used Bliss and Muse. I also used Muse in my eyebrows, and I did Marvelous for the liner. Now, I mixed Gleaming and Twinkling for the inner part of my eye, and then did my brow bone and inner corner with the shade Luminous. And the other two shades that I mixed were out of here, and there's actually still smudgy spots on both of them. I used Crystal Flesh and Ice Tray for the center of the lid on this eye, and I love how that turned out. It's neat when you look at it up close, and I'll try and insert some pictures so you can see what it looks like really close up, but you can see the blue and the pink in the placement, so I love how it turned out. For this eye, I started off with this pink here, which is Radiant, and then on like the crease, I mixed two shades. I mixed Blue Monday and then Untouchable, and then on the inner and outer part of my eye, I just used Blue Monday. Also underneath, I used Blue Monday first and then Untouchable, and then mixed both of them on a wet brush to go right up against my lash line, so that was there. I also used Cullinan from this palette on the inner corner, and then just up here on the brow bone. Out of here, I used this Mesmerize shade, which is this beautiful hot pink in the center, and then I used Brilliant, right, like literally right there on top of that, and that's both eye looks. I think they're both beautiful. I don't care if you wouldn't wear them. I don't care if you wouldn't wear the lip. It's on my face, not yours. I just want to show you that by mixing colors, you can get some really neat effects with eyeshadows. So hopefully this is inspirational for you to maybe mix and match some shades to get some interesting. Oh, and I did liner. Oh, I think it's Undertaker. Yeah, Undertaker. I used Undertaker as the liner on this side. My bad. That name, oh, let's see. Out of his new palette, we have Cremated and Undertaker in here. So those two colors would have been kind of perfect in his new eyeshadow palette. Plus they're kind of like grungy, gothic tones. Oh, and there's a Deceased shade in here. So there's three undead references in this palette. I know everybody's like going crazy about the new palette right now because it's got so much depth emphasis in it. But again, it was in this one too. So yeah, I love the look. I went like pretty subtle on the face. I didn't do like the blush I would normally do. I kind of left it soft. I did a pretty bold eye and lip. I mean, if I do this, that goes really well together. But also if I do this, the lip kind of pulls out some of the bluer tones in the eye look. So I'm happy. Hopefully you guys like it. Did I get lip? I did. I got lip color all the way out here. Don't ask me how. It was probably stuck on a finger. I always end up with lip color on my knuckles somehow. Anyways, now my face is red from rubbing it. I'm gonna go try and get some video of this outside really quick. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a fabulous day or night wherever you are, and I will see you then. Bye.